Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia. It's good educational content for your preschooler to listen to early in the morning. What do you think a preschooler would get out of this?
One of us has a nice voice. One of us has a weird voice. I won't say who.
Thanks.
Probably
That's it.
like every third word. I think it depends on if you have like if the preschooler's related to you as well in some way, where it's like, oh, I hear the voices of two people I know. That's nice.
So you think this, for the very limited subset of preschoolers in the world who know us personally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It could be a nice, or they'll be like, oh no, it's that weird guy. I don't like him. Interesting. But for what about just like your average preschooler?
I think it would be like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Soothing? Kate, have you ever seen a show called...
Way up high in the roly-poly sky is a little round planet of a really nice guy. He's roly-poly, Olie. He's small and smart and round. And in the land of curves and curls, he's the swellest kid around.
Rolie, Polie, Olie.
This looks vaguely familiar to me. The art style actually kind of looks like a children's book that I had growing up. It was one of my favorite children's books, Miss Spider's Tea Party. Are you familiar with Miss Spider's Tea Party?
I am.
Or the Miss Spider Cinematic Universe?
I am vaguely familiar with that, but I don't think I have it.
She is a
Spiders.
gigantic spider, and she's in love with a little short king. Just take a look at...
Is this how you got your affinity for short kings?
You know, I married a short king.
But you are not taller, you know.
No,
like,
I'm not.
you
I'm
are
not
shorter than
gigantic
me.
like Miss Spider.
It does look like Miss Spider's
Right?
Tea
Doesn't it
Party.
look like Miss Spider? I loved Miss Spider's Tea Party.
Not the same person responsible for this, which is interesting.
It looks very similar, doesn't it?
Yes.
But robots
yeah.
instead of insects.
Right. And they're these like mechanical, you know, they're not just robots. They're like low tech robots where like you can see like how the grandpa's jaw is bolted to the side of his face.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
This is the birth of steampunk.
Steampunk has a rich history, Kate.
It was Rolie Polie Olie.
Well, Rolie Polie Olie was created by William Joyce, who is a children's book writer and illustrator, but is not, because David Kirk is the person responsible for Miss Spider's Tea Party. Very interesting, though.
Thanks, David.
Joyce began his career as a children's book illustrator in the 80s. In 1990, he wrote and illustrated a book called The Day with Wilbur Robinson, which many years later gets adapted into the movie Meet the Robinsons in 2007.
I think people like that one, but I've never seen it.
Me neither. In 1995, he worked as a concept artist on Toy Story, which is how he got his foot in the door of not just movies and TV, but 3D animation, you know?
Got it.
And he also worked on A Bug's Life as well. So he's this artist with experience with this new 3D animation technology, at least drawing things that will be suitable for it, because you can't just make anything you want at this time. It has to be compatible with the limitations of the technology, especially because this is TV, not a movie. So it's even more limited.
Do they live in the Utah Teapot? Oh my God, I think they do.
I don't think it's a coincidence that their house is a teapot. Yeah, and a teapot is the extremely important... Did we talk about the Utah Teapot already? We had to have in Toy Story.
It's possible. I
have
don't know.
no recollection.
Let's roll back the tape.
I'm not. You're telling me you want me to go re-download our Toy Story episode because I don't have it anymore. Listen to the whole thing, and it's like an hour just to find out if we talked about the Utah Teapot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Can't you like get a transcript of it somehow?
You know, I think Spotify makes...
See?
Okay, if I don't feel like doing that, the Utah Teapot was a 3D model made at the University of Utah where they basically invented 3D computer graphics, and the whole point of it was more complicated than your basic shapes because it could like cast shadows on itself.
That's the Utah Teapot.
It's the Utah Teapot in a nutshell. You see it in all sorts of early 3D animated stuff. It always has a cameo because most of the people making these things in the 90s were students of it in the 70s when it was
the Utah Teapot is the Stan Lee of the 3D animation universe. They always give it a cameo, even when it's like kind of old and maybe getting elder abuse.
Stop.
What? R.I.P. Stan Lee. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He's been dead for a while. Okay.
We digress.
What the heck was I talking about? I completely lost my place in the notes.
We've absolutely lost the plot, guys.
So this guy, William Joyce, he created Rolie Polie Olie, which is a preschool show, which is 3D animated. And because it's 1998, 3D animation on TV is still very new. You only have a couple scant number of things that beat this to TV. The main one being Reboot 4 years ago. We watched Reboot. It was really weird looking.
That was wild.
So the technology has 4 more years of development since then. And in 1998 and later, you're going to see a lot more things like Rolie Polie Olie, Transformers Beast Wars, the Donkey Kong show. We watched watch that. Anyway, smart to make these people little like geometric robots. You know, it fits the technology well. Although that teapot does look very textural, which is the textures are a big deal trying to get those to work at this time. So the show is a joint production between the Disney Channel, because it's part of their Playhouse Disney, just like PB&J Otter, which we watched, the Canadian Broadcasting Company, and France 5, which is a channel in France.
Nice.
So it aired on all three of those channels in those three countries simultaneously, and it premiered on October 4th, 1998, and ran until April 28th, 2004 for 6 seasons, 78 episodes, and 2 straight-to-video movies. We are going to watch Season 2, Episode 1, which has 3 mini-stories, Mom's Night Out.
Good for that, Mom.
That's why I picked it. I thought you would like that. Polie Pox, and in reference to Fantasy Island, Da Plane.
Show me the child robot.
We're out of roly-poly ice cream. We're out of Polie pie. Fresh out of Tutti Frutti Pops, chocolate-covered wrenches. Golly, we're even out of lug nut butter and jelly. Well, what do you say we make ourselves a cake?
Yay! Make cake! Make cake! What kind?
Let's have a look. Well, how about Mom's 10-layer skyscraper cake?
You think we can?
You betcha, Olie, old boy. We're a team.
Huh?
It's going to keep your kids busy.
I forgot about this theme song. I would see this like before school while getting ready in a too much TV kind of life. And this theme song is actually pretty great.
It's kind of adorable. He lives in like a nice multi-generational household, right? Grandpa lives with them.
Olie. And it's like a 1910s
Yes.
type of song, you know? Very out of time.
Yes.
A lot of gears,
Yeah,
mechanical.
they invented steampunk. This mom definitely has like, her outfit is a whole mood. It's very June Cleaver via steampunk, and I'm really into it.
Yeah, there's this kind of bizarre mid-century modern atomic family thing going on. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
It's pretty
of.
great.
It's very like atomic.
A lot of polka dots.
This mom has like a standing bowling date. Good for her. So they have like a robot dog that can change form. He's turned into a bowling ball. The dad's kind of adorable. He's just this round guy.
He's like Buddy Holly. I thought he was about to just throw a burger patty into the mom's mouth.
This
but no.
family seems extremely idyllic, and I can't tell if they're actually this adorable or if something's deeply wrong here.
Or is this some sort of like propaganda?
Yeah.
And we're falling for it. Are we being radicalized
I
right
think
now?
so. They're like a robot family, can't just grill in the backyard anymore. It feels very like Mormon for some reason, right? They're like, whoopsie daisy.
Oh, because they don't curse?
Yeah.
Were you expecting the preschool show Rolie Polie Olie to have lots of cussing in it?
I want that. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, in real life, if a dad flipped a burger super high in a performative way and it never came back down, he might utter a swear word. I understand
Definitely. Everything's kind of like ambiently wiggling and dancing in this universe, like the salt and pepper shakers and the ketchup and mustard. It would be deeply unsettling to me. The grill is alive and sentient. That's scary.
This looks like somewhere you would go if you had a near-death experience.
Oh, absolutely.
You'd come back and be like, everything was 3D animated with very low-resolution textures.
Yeah. Oh, God. And the chairs are alive.
Chairs have eyeballs.
I absolutely would not want to sit on a sentient chair. I know that there's a long, proud tradition of sentient chairs in children's media. I absolutely would not want to sit on a chair that is alive. Absolutely not. Disgusting.
And I don't know what's worse, if it would be upset with you or if it would like it. Right now, the big idea is that dad's in charge of the children. I sure hope that the point of this is not, oh, dad's babysitting the children. Look how bad he is at taking care of the children. Kate, they eat lug nut butter. Ugh. And that lug nut was probably alive.
Again, sentient fridge, sentient little jars, sentient toaster. All right, this dad's pretty ambitious. He's like, we forgot dessert. How about we make a 10-layer cake? What do you think? What if you just went to the store and got some ice cream?
Don't act like you don't want this kitchen, though.
I think this dad's having like a manic episode.
We made a 17-layer cake. Oh, I forgot icing goes on a cake.
This is an instance where maybe the children should not be in charge. Like, they need some parameters here. The dad is not giving them good parameters.
Come on, Dad, put on a welding mask to ice the cake. This is great.
And he's just blasting the entire kitchen with some kind of frosting that's made of peppermints and pickles.
And don't forget, the thing he's spraying it out of is sentient.
Also sentient. Is it their pet? Is it their friend? Is it their servant?
I feel like the dad's one step away from annihilating the children
Right?
to cover up this mess.
It does. It just feels like something's deeply wrong here.
Daddy hasn't been taking his medication.
Play, Olie, play. You're not supposed to be in here, Zoe. I got the Polie box and you could catch them. Polka spots.
Zoe, you need to leave Olie alone till he gets better. You don't want to catch the polypox.
Me want Pokepox.
Polypox. This is an anti-vax.
I am wondering about every single one of these because it's like, oh, okay, this is like very traditional family.
Yeah, nuclear family.
Mom is going to go away, so dad has to cook something, God forbid.
And he can only cook on the grill. He doesn't know how to use the indoor cooking tools.
All right, the 3D animation seems like it is good for its time, but also is freaking me out.
It's really weird looking. Like, I like it, but it's not unsettling, I don't think, but it's weird.
Don't let a dog lick your open pox sores.
We're going to invite all our neighbors' kids over to give them the polypox. No.
Now he's scooting around on his ass like a dog. Just try not to scratch his pox.
All right, they might need to supervise their children a little better. This whole thing where, like, you have a little child character who, like, doesn't speak fully yet, isn't that harmful for, like, kids' language development?
It's also incredibly annoying.
Because, yeah, the little sister's like, me want play with Olie. And, like, I get it. Kids do talk that way when they're really young, and maybe that's representative. And the other characters all speak in full sentences, but I just feel like, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm no expert.
Everything is, like, ambiently blinking in his room. The bed, the dresser, the chair.
Right. They didn't just give it eyes. They made them all blink.
It's very distracting.
Right. That's kind of the thing about the switch to like 3D animation from traditional hand-drawn stuff. It would have been extra work to make this stuff blink. And it's kind of like, just because we can, does that mean we should?
This little sister's deeply jealous because Olie, who has the pox, is getting treats and gets to lay in bed all day.
Similar moral to the
yeah.
PB&J Otter we watched where the flick pretended he had broken legs. But here, the little sister Zoe is not going to fake her spots. She's going to go purposely infect herself. Like, I know we're thinking about it more than the creators of this show did, but yeah, it is really weird that all this mechanical stuff is alive in their house when they themselves are mechanical robots.
Yeah, it would be like watching like a TV made of flesh, right? Sitting on like a couch, like an Ed Gein style couch made of flesh.
And it would be alive, too. Be made of flesh and be alive. I don't want to know what the class system is like in this world.
Right?
Okay, she is faking. She drew some dots on her face. Dumb dad didn't recognize that the spots were drawn on badly.
What?
We're having a polypox parade,
Now
Kate.
they're parading around the home.
Mom's just slamming a spoon into a pot. That pot is alive also.
She's beating it to death. I just don't know. Yeah, I have questions about like the caste system here.
Rolie Polie and his chickenpox haze is like, am I hallucinating?
What's happening?
Is mom just scrubbing this kid with a pumice stone?
They have to. She's made of metal.
Yeah, I guess they could sand her down.
That's not bubble bath. That's CLR. Oh, let's sprinkle on a little barkeeper's friend.
And, you know, after a bath, you have to moisturize yourself with machine lubricant.
I'm making the red-winged Rolliator, king of the barrel roll. The Billy Bevel box plane is gonna fly straight as an arrow.
Oh, this one's just Pappy's plain paper airplane. An oldie but goodie.
All right, so they do in fact live inside a large teapot. What's happening here?
Dad is using, what do they call that?
Like a tire iron?
Yeah, Dad's using a tire iron to tighten Mom's corset. Fascinating.
Mom is absolutely snatched, though. Like, look at that waist.
The shoe shine device is just a bridge too far, I think.
Yeah, that's not good.
I will just point out and say no more about this. Their bed is alive, too.
Yep. Who's that square?
It's still Rolie Polie's friend. He's his cube friend.
All right, Grandpa's babysitting. The Grandpa's design is so great, though. He's got like a massive underbite and also this sort of like machine carapace that is supposed to look like pants that are like up to his nipples. It's really, really great. Like the design
Classic
on
Grandpop, yeah. It's
like you could take one look at that and know that's a Grandpop.
Right, which is a genius design choice. How do you make this robot guy look like a Grandpop? They did it.
Yeah, they did it.
That's Pappy.
Pappy seems spry.
As long as they give him WD-40 every once in a while. That's Billy Bevel, Kate. That's who the square is.
First mistake, Pappy. Don't let the kids have unlimited access to glue.
The glue should be with you.
Yep.
It should be doled out.
Or at least a glue stick.
Kate, unfortunately, their glue stick escaped in the night last night. Billy Bevel, now what do? You throw the paper airplane. How much instruction do you need?
Billy Bevel has like a certain level of learned helplessness.
You are standing at the top of the stairs holding your paper airplane, Billy. Do what feels natural. Have you ever been able to make a good paper airplane?
Absolutely never.
Me neither. I'm horrible at it and always have been.
His dad just got absolutely bamboozled by the paper airplanes flying at him. That's parenthood for you.
This is fun and whimsical how the paper airplanes are just going all over the house, but also it's just setting kids up for disappointment watching.
Yeah.
Is that a popcorn maker?
Yeah.
Wow, this kitchen has everything. I'm a simple man. I am amused by the dad tightening his cufflinks with a flathead screwdriver.
These airplanes are out of control. Whoa, it's like a drone. Rolie Polie Olie's built the first drone.
Very relatable. The mom is trying on all her hats and it's like, why did I buy this?
Listen, I get it.
I
I've
don't
been
look good
there.
in any of these hats.
I have been there, Mrs. Rolie Polie Olie. What is that woman's name?
Mom.
God forbid she have an identity outside of being a mother.
The dad is just dad.
I don't care about dads.
Look at this mom and dad. So in love.
God forbid. All right, the music is fun.
What'd you think?
I mean, it was fun as like a little preschool show. I liked that it was sort of regular stuff was happening, you know?
Yeah, they made paper airplanes with Pappy. They got chicken pox.
Yep.
And what was the first one? And Dad was in charge. And it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't super derogatory towards like a dad,
Dads.
you know?
He was able to clean up the house after
Yeah.
his manic cake
His
making
manic
episode.
state. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a decent preschool show. It was very colorful and kind of overwhelming that everything was sentient. I didn't like that.
That's a little overstimulating, right?
I mean, it wasn't. I think I would let a niece or nephew or friend's child watch this.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my metric for preschool shows. You know, like would I let someone, like a kid who I love, who's important in my life, watch this thing?
A kid you don't love? Nah, you can watch whatever. You can watch
whatever.
beheadings on the internet.
But you know what I mean? Like, would it be good enough for
Yes.
like an important kid in
Would
my
you
life?
recommend it? Because, yeah, it certainly could be worse.
Absolutely.
Did everything need to blink in the background? Probably
No.
not. But yeah, the storylines were pretty low key.
Yeah.
With like a little
Overall.
bit of whimsy added in, you know.
Yeah.
It's paper airplanes, but the paper airplanes, because they also have eyes and are sentient somehow, which raises a lot of important questions.
It does,
When
doesn't
did
it?
they gain their eyeballs?
Unclear.
When the moment they were finished being assembled? Anyway, so yeah, another little Playhouse Disney thing here for you.
Next week, we mousercise.
Next week, we're not mousercise. Stop
I'm
trying to
gonna
make
mousercise.
mousercise a thing. We have not figured out the logistics. We
I'm
we
telling
need
you,
mics that can clip onto our bodies. We don't have those.
80s and 90s exercise tape month is going to be lit.
All
I'm going to
right,
get a lavalier mic.
We're going to
I'm
discuss
going to wear
this
a
maybe,
leotard.
maybe behind the scenes.
It's going to be awesome.
Next week is a movie about a dog.
Ooh, I love dogs.
Joining Bear in the Big Blue House and PB&J Otter on Disney is Rolie Polie Olie, Disney's new series for preschoolers.
Yay!
Meet Olie, an 8-year-old robot boy, and his robo-dog Spot as they play together.
Come on, Spot.
Pretend together.
We are Space Boy and Space Dog.
And learn together.
Miles always there for you through thick and thin.
Spend some time with Olie and Spot.
They're Space Pals.
Rolie Polie Olie, Disney's new series for preschoolers. Weekend mornings at 8:30 a.m., 7:30 Central.